I saw this unfitting fun here. Today we will be unpacking the Be Ready bag. It says it right here in the yellow, and it's BRB for short. And please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. And enjoy.
What's our first item, Leo?
We got a flashlight with 3 LED. We got a LED flashlight.
You say it's got 3 LEDs? It's probably a D cell flashlight. It's very, it's plastic. I doubt it's water resistant by any means. Let's take a look at the tag in the back. I don't think you guys will be able to see it. Okay, there we go. 2D batteries do not include. Okay, they are included. Do not mix alkaline standard. Rechargeable. So it doesn't say anything about being water resistant or anything like that. You wouldn't have to worry about it too much if you're in your car. What do we got for our next item there, Leo?
We got a pair of non-splinter gloves right here. They're kind of cold, probably because they've been in a cold van. And yeah, they're just called gloves.
So we've got like a kind of a cheaper set of what would be considered like a leather work glove. And for me, I really wouldn't use these because I like dexterity. I use a little bit different type of glove. But if you got to protect your hands or even insulate it just a little bit if it's cold, and say you're working on a tire or something like that, you can easily manipulate a jack and a 4-way with these gloves, and they'll keep you from banging your hands up when they're cold. Probably, like I said, a little bit of a cheaper bargain price there. What's our next item there, Leo?
It's a first aid kit. Not sure what's in it.
Well, we're going to open it up and we're going to find out today.
It actually says in the back.
All right.
Contains 8. You read. I can't see it.
I got a film man read. Okay, so it says
Just get past the first thing, then I can read.
Contains 8 adhesive bandage strips.
0.75.
That's just the measurement for the band-aids.
Alcohol prep pads.
To clean your wound.
Adhesive tape roll.
Adhesive.
Tape roll.
Adhesive.
Adhesive. Sterile non-woven gauze. Pair PVC gloves. 1 pair. 1 PBT elastic bandage. 1 PBT elastic. Why does it say that twice?
It may be different sizes.
Oh, yeah. 1 triangular bandage. 6 safety pins. 1 plastic tweezers. 1 bandage of scissors.
So it comes in a red kit with, of course, the universal cross on it, so that way you know what you're getting into. So this thing's probably been frozen several times, so Leo, just leave it, buddy. So that's another little kit there. Be good for a little boo-boo. It wouldn't be, if you had a serious injury, probably really wouldn't be worth it. Focus in, camera.
Looks like we got some nylon paracord, 33 feet, which is 10 meters. And it's pretty shiny.
So, we got some nylon cord here. It's not paracord. It's probably a real cheap version of like a clothesline mesh. It calls itself paracord, but we all know that's not true. So, I mean, I wouldn't use it for any kind of load bearing or anything like that. But if you had to maybe make a quick pack or a sling or something to that effect, it'd probably be useful.
They got filter masks for when you're sick or if you're in a toxic place, it seems like.
Alright, so you have a little respirator here. Looks like there's 3 of them in there, and that's just for like airborne sort of stuff. Say if there's dust or fumes from something, this could give you a very small chance of protection. It doesn't. They're N95, so they're pretty decent. They're actually a pretty good dust mask. What's our next item there, son? You choose whichever one you want.
So we got like 3 emergency ponchos. They're one size fits all, and they're usable. As you can see, they look like tarp.
These are always nice to have. We've used a whole bunch of emergency ponchos so when we're hiking and it rains and stuff like that. I always carry several of them in the pack, at least 6 of them, because we have a 6-person family, and then we all have, you know, real rain gear as well. So that's pretty decent to have. Say if you get to catch a breakdown and you're in town or even out of town, you have a way to stay dry. Go ahead, buddy. What's next?
So it looks like we have a French water bottle. It's 2 liters, 2/11 of water. And
11 quarts.
It's a BPA free, whatever that is.
It's a certain kind of poison in the plastic. So we've got a little water bladder. It's not really a water bag. So it's a 2 liter. So that's decent enough for a day if you're not like doing some super strenuous activities. If you're waiting in your car and you need to get, you're waiting for a tow or whatever, or say you gotta just hike a couple miles real quick, this would be perfect for one person. You can even ration it out amongst the family, but definitely not enough to keep you sustained for too long. But it's reusable, so that's good. What's the next item you got there, son?
Looks like we have a Yima Musa Kamna.
Here, let's see if there's a English side there.
Okay, good. Battery operation. It's a QQ26. It's not a normal radio. It's like a radio that you can listen to the news, I guess. I don't think it's a radio that you can call people on or something, like an emergency radio. If you guys have played Friday the 13th, you would know what I'm talking about when you call on Tommy Jarvis.
It's not a two-way radio by any means. It's like a weather, not even a weather radio. It's more than likely just so you can listen to broadcast. Say if there's an emergency situation, earthquakes, fires, tornadoes, or whatever, this would give you, you know, that AM/FM frequency to where you can listen to it. Probably battery operated. So yeah, not a two-way radio, but just a regular radio, so you can listen to any sort of emergency signal.
Right here we have some light sticks.
Is that all? Is there only 2 of them in there?
I think I know.
Okay, so they're kind of going with the rule of 3 on certain things in here. Good job, son. Take your bowl upstairs to the dishes.
Shall we see what color they are?
No.
Well, that's really what they are.
So we got 3 light sticks, 6-inch light sticks here. And like I said, I went through all this stuff when I first bought it and put it in my wife's vehicle. But this has been frozen, so we'll probably open some of this stuff up and test it out for you, just to see if any of it's still got life left to it, because it is 3 years old.
It's pretty cold if you fill it from the package. What we have next here is an emergency blanket folded up really small. But it doesn't really look like an emergency blanket. It looks more like foil when you open it up.
It's because it's Mylar, and what it does is it helps you keep the heat trapped towards your body. It reflects the heat back towards your body, and this is good. So it's 52 inches by 85 inches, so it's pretty decent size. It'll cover, you know, full-grown dude's torso, no problem. So, and I hate taking these things out of the packages. What?
It'll cover me all the way.
Yep. I hate taking. You can even make a little bivvy out of this. I hate taking these things out of the package because you never get them back in there all folded up perfectly. You guys probably already know that. So those are nice to have. I've got a few others in different bags that I have around the house. Different supplies I have around the house.
We have
What we
some.
That I added to that. I added that in.
Yeah, well, we do have a baby now, so he might be able to munch on this even though he's 3 years old.
Let me take a look at that. I bet you anybody would be able to eat on that because it's dry oatmeal. You can just add warm water to it and give yourself a little calorie boost, you know, for you or your children. Not a huge one though, so.
That's for Addie.
And it's still good. Well, nope, this one's old, so it's even older than 3 years. My bag is, so I don't know. There you go. 2015, so that's kind of old.
Looks like we have a whistle.
We'll try it out. Blow on it hard. There you go.
Pretty good. Just in case of emergency. It's got a
Go ahead,
little
Zai.
Mylar
Let's let your
on
brother
that,
try it.
Looks like.
There you go.
And it's got something on the back. It's a compass.
So this looks like probably a water-resistant match container. Has a flint on it right there on the side, which kind of sucks because it's glued on there really crummy like. You probably lose it real quick. See how well the compass works. It's somewhat fixed correctly, so I mean, I wouldn't trust my life on it. But at least you got a little waterproof container there, water resistant.
We've got 3 frozen water bottles.
3 frozen bottles of water. Let's see, and they all have dates on them too. Let's see how long I've actually had this thing. Oh, so this one is Best Buy 2017. So yeah, that's funny they put a shelf life on water. These probably, they've never seen sun, so if they thawed, they'd probably still be good. Then you also still have the little containers that you can keep to add to your water bottle there, water bag.
Next, it looks like we have some playing cards.
That's a morale item. So whenever you're in a stressful situation, it's always good to back yourself up, take some time and reset your mind. This is what I've heard is always a good thing to help that. I'm very task oriented, so I probably wouldn't even mess with these. I would just continue to try to push forward. That's what I would do. What else, buddy?
So this was a total rip-off.
No, it wasn't a rip-off. It probably busted open in the bag. Here was the hand sanitizer. You can see it's popped open. Like I said, the bag's over 3 years old. So that's a loss in it. I'm not blaming Walmart where I bought it for that. It's probably squeezed out all over the bottom of the bag. But in any case, now you have another container. More water, dude. Just even a little sip of it to keep your morale up.
Looks like we got a tube tent. It's orange, but it doesn't say how big this would be.
I bet it has measurements on it.
No. Oh, it's 8 feet long times 6 feet WX.
That's width.
3 feet 6 wide. Here, you read it. It's all the way on the front, super small.
So it's 8 foot length by 6 foot width by 3 foot height. So it's just a little, looks like poly nylon or something.
You know what I need to talk about
Tube tent.
item that I'm pulling out right now? It's just a couple more emergency
Yep.
blankets.
Rule of threes. Leave them be, buddy. Don't break them.
Looks like we've got some food rations.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking? Taste test. Because they're getting old. I mean, you can see there's some weathering going on to the bottom of the box. Good job, Zai. See, that's probably where all the hand sanitizer went. Got all squished out right there. You can tell this box is beat up. So we are going to upload another video for you guys today, and we are going to eat these things.
Looks like these batteries are safe, even though they've been there for quite a while.
Let's see.
And I wouldn't recommend using these ones. They're all bent up.
Yeah, they're flat. We can just throw those away.
Yeah.
Not in the trash. We have to get rid of them properly. So yeah, these AA still look okay. These definitely no good. They have been damaged. And once again, like I said, that is not by any means who we bought it from's fault. Walmart. That is our fault. We've had it for over 3 years and have been very unattentive to the bag.
We've got a US something.
That I put in there, that's a P58 can opener. You can tell this it's a little larger than the, I think it's the P32 or P52 and a P38. That is a P52 because it's a larger can opener.
Handle looks a little messed up though.
Nope, that thing still works, and it doesn't matter if it's broke or not because they're only a quarter.
We've got some matches. So the lighting part is on the top.
Here, let me take a look at them. Go ahead, keep going, buddy. Keep talking about what the match is.
This right here, the matches are pink on the top. We might light one.
We are going to light one. I'm going to give that duty to you. There you go.
Sweet. Looks like it's pretty long, so it's a longer lasting one than the little matches in the boxes that you find. Can you hold the cap for me?
Here, let's trade real quick. I'll do it for you.
Nah.
Well, here, you think you gotta hold it
Like you gotta
sternly.
push it
You
in?
gotta be firm, son.
Gotta push it in hard.
Here, ooh, not getting no focus on it. There we go. Watch your fingers.
I'm getting smoke here.
And you broke it. So Leo's having a hard time. We're gonna switch off and I'll light it. Here, you take this camera.
Yeah, we're gonna light it and then I'm gonna blow it out.
Just go ahead and hold those. So these matches are duds. We can't get anything to strike off them. There we go. And it's very quick burning.
So not long lasting at all. Jeez Louise. That person does not like my dad.
No, you don't need to light one.
So yeah, okay, it's trying to start a fire, but you might have to throw a few of them in there.
Yeah, you'd be able to do one if you're lucky enough to get one of them to strike good. They're quick burners.
And camera back to my dad.
Alrighty.
He's got a cool shirt. So we've only got like 2 things left, 2 to 3 things.
Zai, leave it. Don't break those, son.
Unless there's something here in this pocket. Yeah, there's something in this pocket definitely.
Okay, it's probably add-ons.
So there's a notepad.
That's always good. That to me is good for, you know, tracking landmarks and also another morale thing. Just, you know, making a diary of your days goings on. Hopefully you're not out longer than, I would say, just if you're alone, you got 3 days here tops to be comfortable enough to keep moving, especially if you're not very motivated individual. This will help track your progress as well, so it's always good to have that.
This is a pen that doesn't really go back to its form. It's not going back. So you might have to use this to push it back or something. Just
Yeah, very cheap pen. However,
you could tell they were ready for
it will work, right?
Oh, we've got water purification tablets. Looks like there's 3 of them. Sorry, I did not see that.
That's okay. Slow yourself down. So you got water purification tabs. Yeah, that's what it feels like. There's about 3 of them in there.
Added.
Yep, some more of the rice cereal. That stuff's still good, even though it says it's outdated by a couple years. I guarantee you could still put warm water to it and eat it, and like I said, get a calorie boost.
Okay, it's just like a
Some more masks I added, because we have more than 3 people in our family, so it would be necessary to protect everybody. Okay.
That's all.
What do you think about the construction of the bag, Leo? Do you think it's the bag is robust enough to make it through some stuff?
I would give it a 4 out of 10.
I don't know about that. It's a very, very lightweight bag. I mean, if you're not carrying shit tons of weight, which is not, there's nothing in here that's that heavy. This actually, the food ration itself, is heavier than anything else. However, if you are not running, jumping, climbing, crawling kind of stuff, you know, I think this bag will do you just fine. I think it's about as much as the backpack you'd buy at Walmart for about $5-6. So, all right, man. Let us know if you guys want to see anything else. Like I said, later today we'll be bringing a video to you about eating that old ration. What do you guys think? All right, give it a like and a subscribe. And if you guys have any other ideas for videos, let us know. Father, son, food and fun.
Content is growing.
We're out of here.
See ya.
Peace.